Sometimes I wonder if my studio location isn't the best. Sometimes it's affected by wind. I've just been sitting here for 15 minutes waiting for the bin men to finish off down there. So my timing was off, not necessarily the studio's fault, but they've gone at last. Salted caramel Rice Krispie squares, 8-pack from Farm Foods. It's about £1.50. Adam spotted these. I don't think they're necessarily new, but he knows that I'm going through my Rice Krispie cake bar phase. I like the chocolate ones. We've reviewed the chocolate orange ones. I think we may have reviewed another one back in the day. Salted caramel, take it or leave it. It seems to be everywhere, but this has got pretzel pieces on the top. So I'm hoping that the salt flavour comes from the pretzel, and for once the salted caramel might taste like salted caramel, albeit through default from the pretzel, if you get what I mean. Salted caramel never tastes like salted caramel. That's the point, and that's why we always get the hump with it. Why not just have caramel? Anyway, that's a rant over about salted caramel. Now, as I say, these are meant to have pretzel pieces on top of a salted caramel flavour Rice Krispie bar. And like I said, I'm going through this phase at the minute where I can't get enough of the chocolate ones. These are lovely and sticky, proving that there's plenty of caramel. Now, there's not as much on the top of that as I'd hoped. Is that going in focus? My screen is far too small for me to ever see if something's been focused or not. There's that. The picture on the front of the pack, if you look at that, doesn't look like that. However, there are plenty of bits on there, so I'm not too disappointed, but there just doesn't seem to be as much as what it shows on the packet. But then pictures are enhanced. I've been waffling for far too long. I'm just going to bite it, and it smells like caramel. I'm expecting this to be very sweet. Actually, it's not too bad. It's a nice caramel flavour. Now there's an aeroplane going over. Can you hear that? Do you mind? I might have to move studios one day. The other studio there don't have these problems. I'm sure they don't. Right, back to the pretzel. I'm not getting any real salty pretzel flavour. The pieces are there, giving it like a nice little bit of crunch to a chewy texture. And the caramel flavour is nice. It's not, I thought it was going to be sweet and maybe a bit sickly, but it isn't. These are nice. I know, as I say, these are my in thing at the moment to snack on, but these caramel ones are actually quite nice. It's a little bit disappointing that you wouldn't know that that's got pretzel in it or even salt. It's a caramel Rice Krispie square. If you want to really have a moan about it, it's just a caramel square, and they've gone market employ by saying it's salted caramel and there's pretzel pieces. But as a caramel Rice Krispie square, it gets a thumbs up, but it isn't what it says it is. I'm going to go and see if I can find a new location for my studio. I might just stick to out here though. There's a heat wave on the way apparently, although by the time you watch this, it's probably been and gone.